Hi, sweetie pie. I'm going to read you another book, and I just want to let you know who's here. Right on my lap here is Munchie. Malcolm is right here on the other half of my lap. His paw was on Munchie, and Maisie's right there. So this is book time for everybody. Gabby's downstairs, curled up in the little bed. The book is Jan Brett, or Jan Brett, don't know how to say it, The Hat. And we started this yesterday but didn't finish it. And so we will. The Hat. We've read a lot of books by this author, and she has these beautiful, beautiful drawings, and beautiful borders. And then she has, remember how, oh, someone tore that one. Remember how she has the borders, and then she has this sort of like window into something that's going to be significant, like on the next page. There's a hat. Oh, right, this is the one that had the damage, like someone glued it. So we might miss some of the words. Winter was on its way. Lisa, I don't know if there's any way to, took the clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. She hangs things on the line like we do. Let them dry, nice fresh outside smell. But one of her socks, they call it socks or stockings. They call it stockings. Blew off the line. Now what's in this one? Looks like a hedgehog or one of those little animals. It's sort of pretty to see her wonderful clothes because it's very sort of Scandinavian in their designs, and you know how much I like to knit that style of. See the pattern on the socks and even on the ones that she's wearing. Beautiful. And this one is striped like the one that I made you. Aha! Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. So in this little window, the girl is going inside. And here, little Hedgie, the hedgehog, is coming, and he goes up to the sock and sticks his nose in it. And look at the pretty borders at the top. It's like the clothesline. Oh, I love her drawing so much. And there's a chicken. I bet you there'll be a chicken on the next page. We'll see. The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? There, they're putting logs on the fire. Here's the chicks and the chicken. And Hedgie has that sock on its head because he can't get it off. And in this window is the goose, which suggests that that's what's coming next. And again, the border at the top is the clothesline with those beautiful clothes on it. Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, ho, ho. The gander laughed. Look at that. The hedgehog has flipped his gizzard. Lunch today, gander. Oh, no, lunch. I took my glasses off, but laugh today, gander, but tomorrow when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Look at her in this window putting birdseed in the bird feeder. And And here's the gander, which is a lady goose. Well, lady or, wait a minute, the gander's the male? I forgot. He, gander's the he, sorry. And here is the cat, who might be in the next scene. But everybody's laughing at him. The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly-looking hedgehog you are, with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. So she's inside pouring tea, and outside, there's the little hedgehog, right there where my finger is. And the cat is up in the tree, saying, you look silly, that thing on your head. And he says, but my ears, les oreilles, will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. What's coming up next? I bet you it's a dog. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a patch of brambles. Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look, she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up. Oh, and you know what I'm missing? Oh, this is too cool. You know how the border up at the top is the clothesline? Do you notice something? Exactly. Some things are missing. Each time there's one more thing missing. See? I'm going backwards now to show you. I wonder where they're going, the clothes, one by one. So here in this window, she's waxing her skis, it looks like. And across the top with the border, we're seeing a lot of clothespins with nothing on them. And the next thing we see in this window is the pig. Oink, oink, the piglet squealed. What are you up to, Hedgie? The mama pig asked. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off if an icy wind blows up. I see, said the mama pig, and off she ran. So in this one, the little girl's sitting inside reading a book. And here's the pigs outside looking at little Hedgie with the sock stuck to his head. And the pigs are laughing. And then they're thinking about, maybe he's on to something. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off if an icy wind blows up, because it's keeping her warm. Oh, forgot to see what's coming up next. Notice there's one less thing missing from up top on the clothesline, and in the little window is a horse. Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at Hedgie. That was the last straw. It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. The pony looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly. And off he ran. So there's our little girl in the window. This is the pony having a conversation with Hedgie, who's still got the sock on his head, keeping him warm. And in this one, it looks like we have the little girl. Hedgie just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing at him. With this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit in his den. Let's see what the little girl's doing. Looks like she's going out looking for the other sock. These are beautiful drawings. I love these drawings. And take a look at the clothesline. The only thing on it is a bird. And there's Hedgie, tired of everybody making fun of him, but at least he has a warm head. And this one, the little girl is running out with one sock. She may be trying to find the other. But Hedgie does look kind of cute with that sock on his head. He didn't see Lisa running after him, the other stocking in her hand. "Come back, you silly hedgehog," she called. Oh no, Hedgie thought, even the girl is laughing at me. Now let's look at the beautiful borders. There's a chicken pecking at a glove, a pair of gloves it looks like, yeah. And here's the little girl running after Hedgie. And here's Hedgie running because he thinks she's laughing at him. He looks awfully cute with his beautiful knit sock to his head. And here, at preview, is the little goose, the gander. Looks like she's wearing a sweater or a hat. Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off Hedgie's head. "You ridiculous little hedgehog," she laughed. "Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes?" And this one we have the cat with the scarf. The border with the clothesline up at the top and only a bird on it. Oh, few birds. Beautiful birds. Look at the little birds up there. Hope that was visible to you. And here's the dog putting his nose, it looks like, in a sweater. And the hedgehog the pig putting his nose, it looks like, in a vest. Hedgie headed for his den and Lisa started back towards the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. Here's yet another picture of a horse putting his nose in one of the clothes. The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, "Now I am wearing a magnificent hat." This looks quite cute, so let me slowly show it to you. A little hedgehog. And each animal has... Oh no, Munchie, don't leave. Please don't leave, Munchie. No, don't leave, Munchie. Don't leave, Munchie. I like reading books to you and Isaac, my munch. Good, Munchie's gonna stay, and I'm just gonna move slightly so that she doesn't fall off or anything. You know, cats get kind of liquidy. That is to say, they get very loose and flexible. So here are all the animals with all of the woolens, her woolens, on their heads. Oh, the rooster. That's why they have the gloves. That's funny. Or the hen. The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, "Now I am wearing a magnificent hat." Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous they look. Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes? Wait a second, there's nothing here. Sorry, it was just on this side. That was a good book. It's called The Hat by Jan Brett. I love you, sweetie pie. Have a very nice night.